Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world of darkness, and welcome to Rage Across New York, the werewolf venue. Damn it. Today's scene, we'll see Kotori, commencing and dying, keeper of the land, uh, and Filtrane of the Sept, going to see Chimera because he, even within his own depression and despair, he still thinks about his duties, and he's been thinking about two things that might interest Chimera because it is directly related to his domain of expertise. And so he walks to the heart of the cairn to see the great, the great totem of the Stargazer.
And Chimera stands serene in the heart of the Sept, opposite Great White Mouse. And when Kotori approaches, the goat head turns to observe him. They don't say anything.
And to that, uh, Kotori will roll. He will roll over and give give a point of gnosis uh, to Chimera as a polite way to show his submission to the Great Spirit.
What's Kotori's current deed name?
Commands the Undying.
Snakehead speaks as the goat head looks at him. Why do you approach? Commands the Undying.
And as he is recognized by one of the heads, he he stops rolling over and sits on his hinge legs. I have come to you because I have questions, and there are things that I wish to do that I think would please you. And I would like to search for your aid in those endeavors. Great Spirit.
What wisdom of mine needs do you seek? What mysteries are you plumbing?
I am seeking the mysteries of the dreams.
Whose dreams?
Whose dreams are those that I seek of this day? There is one within the sept, an Aurun of the Gate of Fenrir, who bears the name Eric, born on two legs. My beta screams in silence. Would like him to join our pack. I do not doubt his competence as an Arun, as sons of Fenrir are known for their prowess in combat. However, following Uktena means that you have to be adaptable. For as you know, Great Spirit, we search knowledge and lost wherever they dwell, even in the darkest of places. I would like to know what this Arun is made of. I would like him to I would like to enlighten him that there are multiple ways to defeat an enemy in combat, see if he can adapt himself and find other means of defeating his enemies rather than pure rage.
The goat's head turns away, and the serpent looks to Katori as the lion head asks, "Why?"
I love you. Hmm. One pack always need an Arun. Aruns are warriors among all the warriors. But they are not just warriors. They are war leaders. They are strategists. I want to be sure that he can reach his full potential. I would not bear to see one who would be blinded by his rage when he would need to use his brain and his wits just as much as he will need his claws.
And you believe you are one to judge if one's eyes are truly wide?
I am no Philodox. I am not one to pass judgment. My opinion, ultimately, as an alpha of this pack, will decide whether or not he enters this pack or will have to find another home. Judgment, one way or another, will happen, be it by me or by his brothers and sisters. We all are judged, even if we are not all under the half moon. And I'm not seeking to make a if is thinking about the Hamid verb process court thing.
The goat head speaks. But how truly wide are your eyes? Commands the Undying. How many times have you been broken and cast yourself to the winds?
Menis, I have been broken and repaired before. I pulled through out of this misery. My eyes, would I say that they are open when I shut them to the world on so many times, hiding myself from the world, hiding myself in shadows of past? I am not one to claim that my eyes are always open. I would say merely that I don't always shut them. But I stay them, but I make sure always that when I look into someone, I try to keep my eyes open from the calls of the past and my own feelings of resentment towards one that is not of my tribe or who would have wronged me in the past. I guess the only answer that I can give is that I try.
And the serpent replies, "And how have you tried healing your own wounds, embracing the sons of thunder, and rejecting the madness of your ancestor?"
Protecting from the madness of my ancestor is a daily struggle. I have talked with Garrett, the Ragabash of the Shadow Lord. I have talked to him without any violence in my heart. And even if I cannot, in all honesty, say that I would trust with all my heart the one named Michael, I still talk to him and propose to him my help to construct his pack with the Gate of Fenrir. I still offered them my advices and my help to construct a shrine to the totem that we will choose to follow, whoever they might be, and to unite them with them.
And so you seek our help to drive the young Fenrir away from his totem's path of strength and victory.
Strength of victory can always be found, no matter the route that you take, even if some are darker than others. He will always be a Fenrir. He will always be one to seek glory in the name of his totem. But even great Fenrir himself would have, and he's thinking a little bit and sighs as he's thinking, as he's probably thinking, I can't believe I'm going to say that. Fenrir respect warriors, but he doesn't. I do not think that his tribe would be where they are today if they weren't capable of adaptability and strategic thinking. The path that I propose to Visget is one that holds many dangers, and he will have to seek with us in the darkness. But it's within the darkness that one can find the most terrible adversaries.
And what did you find in the darkness? You who seek to share the darkness with others, is it something you wish to give to the others?
Darkness. Darkness is within every one of us. It's there, waiting and lurking. I would not want to share darkness with someone, but I would appreciate to have their light to help to guide me in the darkness.
And so, what do you wish of the young Fenrir?
Out of character, because I have a brain fart right now.
Pardon?
I have a brain freeze. I had a brain freeze for a second. Can you remind me? Andre was an Arun.
Andre was an Arun, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And the question is, what do you seek within the Arun of Fenrir? Basically.
Yeah, basically.
Mhm.
You've been saying that all these things that you kind of want someone to be able to do. And Chimera is saying, what do you want the Fenrir to do? What's this got to do with the Fenrir?
Mm.
Do you know the Fenrir are the destroyers of the darkness, not bearers of lights?
Mm. True. But when I was in the darkness of the underworld, the Fenrir was my anchor. The Fenrir shined through the darkness by the power of his will and the will of not being broken. Everyone can reach potential. Everyone can be a light. Ultimately, we all seek to belong to a family, to a pack, to a group that will accept us. If this Fenrir can understand what it means to follow Tena, and that he does not choose lightly to take this path, I will not care for his tribe. I will accept him as a brother. Even if I will have to fight within myself and within my past, and those who have lived their past lives before me.
And what do you wish of me to prove this Fenrir is no Tarkamunti?
Ah, double meaning messages. He thinks, I thought that perhaps making him face an enemy or an illusion, a dream, within a dream, that I would think that as an Arun, if he is faced with a challenge of physical prowess, he might go for a physical response. I would like to see what he would do if the physical response was not the way of winning. I would like to see. He makes a pause, thinking, I would like to see what tool his mind would come up to win outside after he used his claws.
You wish to test his strength and integrity by binding his arm and drowning him in lies.
Hmm. Okay, so he said bind his arms and what with lies?
Drown him with lies.
Hmm. Not necessarily lies. How would one react? How would one react if the enemy that they are fighting and that they are killing over and over again is always coming back? For claws are not always the way to deal with a problem.
Ah, so you wish to see if he will drown himself in blood.
Mm, perhaps that is indeed the idea behind it. Can he see beyond his own rage in battle? All of us have chosen to honor Bear, which is, from my understanding, a totem that Fenrir, even if it is regarded badly by some Garou, still have a respect for the totem. We all chose to give away some of our rage to Bear. I want to see if, indeed, one such as him, a warrior of Fenrir, cannot drown in the blood that he shed and lost himself within it.
And if he shows wisdom, who will be the next Tarkamunti of your mind? Whose judgment will you pass? Who will you suspect next?
Myself and my lineage. I will be the next one. Because I am already drowning in bloods. And he kind of, he still hasn't washed out the blood stain on his fur from Ben.
You who left a packmate in the dark and alone. For so long, didn't you?
Yeah, he's not answering. That says it all. He speaks plainly of what he feels about this.
Do you think testing the Fenrir is fleeing from yourself?
Perhaps I want to find a way to redeem myself. Perhaps I see the Fenrir as a way to start to forgive myself and face the consequences of the road that I chose. And the road that I will have to take once again to correct my mistakes and the error of my past and those of my ancestors.
Will searching your own dreams grant you peace? Is there not just blood in your ancestors' memories? More darkness.
There is blood. There has always been. And he kind of look at his claws that are still tainted with blood. Symbolism. I would like. Yes. I would like after this to search within me and within my ancestry to reach the surface. I want to find peace. I want to be able to forgive myself for everything that I did. If the price for this judgment, this test for Fenrir, is to face the same test myself by going through my own dreams, nightmares, and those of my ancestry, then yes. Yes. I accept that.
So, for seeking wisdom, for asking questions of the Fenrir, you'll ask questions of yourself.
He makes a pause, think silent a little bit as he is remembering images, and he can probably almost feel the blood within its mouth, the metallic taste of it with the foul taste of taint that he never really forgets. Yes. I accept those terms.
Then I will grant you aid in looking into the dreams of the Fenrir. But you will face your own dreams alone.
Yes. I had. Yeah, he probably feel mentally exhausted with everything, but yeah, he continues. There is also the matter of the Corax, the son of Raven, sleeping, forever dreaming. I would like to help him to awaken. There is. He sighed because, yeah, he's thinking the cogs of his brain are working fast because he knows he knows how chimeras work. Asking more question and poking at every question that you don't want to ask.
Hmm.
There are. I know that my pack, and especially Olaf, is interested in that matter, but I have heard by the spirits that the new pack that is congregating with the Shadow Lords and my Beda's sister and the Bornar. I heard the spirit whispering that they were going to search for a totem of a stag's brood. They wish to follow the Morrigan. I would bring them with me to help the son of Raven. Perhaps this might help them to cement their pack and shine in the eye of their future patron. Would you help us?
Is it your own curiosity that seeks to rise? Something that has been tormented by the nightmares given to it by a bane for months.
Would I be lying by saying that I'm not curious? I am curious. That is one of my faults. And the ban of my totem. The ban of my totem speaks in my ears, the back of my mind, to uncover what is shrouded. But when I reformed this pack, when I chose the name Hunters of the Lost, I meant everything that I said to them when I formed this pack. That we will seek to aid all children of Gaia, be there, Gauru, or Farah. That we would help them no matter the cost to our own honor among the nation. This is why we chose to help there. This is why I want to help this Corax. Because it is the right thing to do.
The snake answers. Do you believe that it is even really there anymore?
The Corax?
Yeah. As it. Okay, sorry. Do you believe its mind is even there anymore?
There is only one. he he takes a very serious look, but behind his depressed eyes, there is probably the spark of the spark of undying curiosity, and well, and the Bana Vuktana working their ways to his mind. For that, there is only one way to know, is there? By going there and see if he can be saved.
And how do you seek to do this by walking into his dreams?
Yes. This is why I came to you, Great Spirit, for you are all-knowing in the matters of enigmas and dreamings and wisdom. Such domains are not the one that our kind takes steps in. This is a realm that very few of us can walk into and know what is within them.
And why and what do you give for seeking my aid with the Corax?
Mm. Uh, mm. So I'm thinking of something out of character.
Yeah.
Um, can I make? Would I be able to make a roll to know if Chimera would find it satisfactory after I explain to you what I think?
Okay, sure.
Uh, right now, what Kotori is thinking is that the ban of his totem is basically, find lost things.
Yeah.
And he's thinking, well, perhaps if I tell uh, uh, if I tell Chimera that whatever I would find there, I will not keep it for myself. But basically, yeah, the knowledge that I found there is not going to be used by me or by my pack. That basically, quote unquote, he's doing a job for free. That he doesn't seek personal gain in that.
That's not really.
Mm.
Yeah, that's not really Chimera's thing.
Yeah.
It's not a path to enlightenment or
Mm.
that kind of thing.
Yeah. Uh, okay. Enlightenment. Mm, probably because I'm a little bit tired, but right now, outside of uh, outside of taking someone under my wing and me giving them teaching. Huh. Uh, I'm thinking of something, but I don't. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know that. I would say, well, perhaps I can teach kinfolk about enlightenment or things like that, because there's totally not Stargazer kinfolk or whatever. uh, uh, it's funny because Kotori is very much a knowledge thing, but enlightenment. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, no, sorry. Outside of teaching someone, I right now I don't really see what.
Okay. Hmm.
Because the character is about teaching, but yes, yeah, he still gives quote unquote enlightenment to Maeve to try to make her think uh, outside the box or make her think about her own reflections, but her own pre-construct mindset.
Yeah.
But, mm,
You can ultimately say, "I'll go away and think about it."
yeah, yeah. Let's go with that. But yeah, until he find a proper chiminage, uh, that would be to Chimera's approval. He will not seek his aid for this.
Yeah. Um, Fair enough.
Mm.
Like I say, no chimnage, no help in Chimera.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, then I guess with that, uh, we got pretty much everything covered. So thank you, Chimera, for giving me a migraine. Thank you, Watcher, for watching, and we will see you next time on the Illumination Trail.